welcome back to our Express Gastown Special. Restaurants, bars, furniture stores, and of course, Gassy Jack. All things that this neighborhood is currently known for. But you know what? For the first time in 2 decades, a Vancouver tradition is back.
Some old-fashioned charm is back in the city and just in time for the holiday season. The Woodward's Christmas windows made their debut again on Hastings Street, just as they did over 20 years ago.
They were created in the 1960s, and Woodward's department store was right here on this corner here, and actually the windows ran right along the street out here in Hastings for a full block. When the store closed in 1993, we purchased the windows and stored them and just put them away, and we've now just bringing them back. They're very expensive to maintain, very expensive to put together. There's thousands of parts, and it takes a minimum of 100 hours to put one display together.
The Vancouver department store opened in 1903 at the corner of Hastings and Abbott. Known for its iconic W sign, Christmas at Woodward's was a family favorite.
Totally deja vu remembering when the windows were here and we set them up in here, and on the awning outside setting up the reindeer.
And I remember them too, because my kids had all their noses pressed against the window out here.
David Rowland and his team are combining the old with the new. He has a special place in his heart for the windows. He helped create them almost 2 decades ago.
I made a deal with Woodward's and found Canada Place as my partner, and acquired all the Woodward's windows, so that and we set them up in Canada Place for several years. It's a labor of love, and it takes over 100 hours to put the window together, from gathering the bits and pieces and the items, and to transporting it to the location, to installing it, and making certain that everything's working properly and the scene is set and finished off. This in the TD Bank is a horse and cart with a produce cart, along with various mechanical figures and animals and that sort of thing. This year I thought let's create a walking tour and put them out in the city again.
This is just one of 6 windows displayed around the city for the Woodward's walking tour, a new tradition for families to add to their holiday events.
Kids today too, in spite of all the technology there is and everything being digital, they have that same response to the windows. They still are totally intrigued with them and excited when they see them, because it's very unique. They are very unique, and as I said, it's part of our history. They're a little walk down memory lane.
It feels pretty exciting and heartwarming, and I know that we'll be creating new memories for our new people that haven't seen them before. So, and hopefully it'll be a continuous tradition in Vancouver.
In Gastown, I'm Melanie PIneda for The Express.
The Woodward's walking tour runs to December 24th, and you can find the route online at canadaplace.ca. Now, I think our next 2 guests would probably enjoy taking that tour. Of course, to do so, they'd have to ask for some extra time off work, because they sure log a lot of hours helping out at Real Bulldog Video.
Oh, hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Even at work, there's plenty of time for play.
They've actually never been alone, so they don't know how spoiled they are. You ready?
He doesn't actually know if they can be alone.
Come on. Come on.
They've been coming here since the store opened around 2 years ago. Real Bulldog Video was named after Mike's first dog, Layla.
She's the older of the two, and like I said before, I don't think she really likes being a dog, the dog's life, like Billy does. I think she would rather be human.
She's cautious and reserved, with little time for the camera. Billy, on the other hand...
Billy's special. He never sleeps on the job. Is just constantly working and walking and roaming the store, making sure everything's good.
And sometimes causing trouble.
See, we have a system in the store. The red clip means that the video is out. Okay, so the bottom row is fair game to Billy. Sometimes they go missing. Sometimes the movie says it's in, but it's actually out because he decided to take the red clip and put it somewhere.
Billy spends much of his day on his throne, keeping a watchful guard over the store most of the time.
He absolutely loves everything in life. He's never mad, just constantly happy. We didn't know that their personalities would be quite like children. I've had dogs before, but they're not quite like having kids like these two are.
Mike says his kids have been good for business.
People from the neighborhood, they like coming to a place where they know they can bring their dog for a little bit of playtime, because sometimes it's hard to find a play friend out there in Gastown all the time. You ready? Oh, okay.
And play is all in a day's work for these two. In Gastown, I'm Peter Kim for the Express.
You're watching our Express Gastown Special, all about what makes this neighborhood unique. And it's not just video stores with dogs helping out at the counter, because we've got drinks and design ideas up next. After the break, the Poorhouse Eggnog Flip.
Flips are drinks that are defined by using an entire egg in them.
I'd really call it like a mecca for all things contemporary.
The pride of Inform Interiors. The Express. This is your local voice.
Training tips are brought to you by Team Diabetes.
More than 9 million Canadians are living with diabetes, including my older sister. She was diagnosed with type 1 when she was just 3 years old. I want to find a cure. She's my inspiration to run a half marathon in Iceland with Team Diabetes. The only problem is, I hate running. The half marathon's in 10 months, and it literally and metaphorically feels like a long road to get there.
That's okay. That's why it's important to develop a program. So when you're developing a program, it's really important to set goals and make sure that the goals are realistic.
My goal is to dance across the finish line.
Well, perfect. You definitely want to finish, but you want to start with some short-term goals as well. I also advise my clients to carry a training log with them.
You don't seriously expect me to carry this?
No, not that kind of log. You want to carry a log because you can keep track of your training and know what you've done and what you can go forward with. Make sure that you have time to commit yourself to train properly for the schedule.
I know how to set a schedule I'll commit to. I'll book all my runs right before my pedicures.
Perfect. Can I come?
Yeah. To donate or sign up, go to teamdiabetes.ca. For Shaw TV, I'm Johanna Ward. Welcome back to our Express Gastown Special. Earlier we chowed down on some seasonal and delicious comfort food at the Poorhouse, and now it's time to mix up some of those specialty drinks. It's the oldest cocktail on record, and they serve it here at the Poorhouse. Let's go, barkeep.
We're going to be making the Sazerac. First I'm going to be crushing a little bit of ice. To chill the ice, I'm also going to be putting in a drop of absinthe. As you can see from its greenish color. We're going to set this aside. As that's chilling and sort of seasoning the glass with the absinthe, I'm going to go in for a little bit of simple syrup. To make this drink, it can't be made without Peychaud's bitters, so 1, 2, 3 dashes of Peychaud's. We're going to be using a straight rye Alberta Premium in this cocktail just to get a little bit of a spice to it, which I think works really nice. Ditch that, and you're left with a glass now that's cold and also seasoned with those flavors from the absinthe that the cocktail gets put into. And this cocktail, very important, gets finished with a lemon twist. I believe that the tradition in New Orleans is to spritz it over the top, get those oils in there, rub it around, and discard it. Outside of New Orleans, though, it's tradition to put it in the cocktail and finish it. And that's the Sazerac.
Wow, between the pounding and the absinthe, I think I already feel a little dizzy, but let's try it. Wow. I thought it would be a lot stronger. It's nice.
That's right. That's the mellowing you get from all that stirring with ice. Those combination of flavors.
Is it going to make me hallucinate?
No.
When in Rome, or in this case, when in the poorhouse, I'm going for drink number 2. And Christopher, you're going to serve me up some holiday cheer.
Absolutely. So we're going to make a flip today. Flips are drinks that are defined by using an entire egg in them. And in this case, we're going to make a rum flip or eggnog. You can use different types of spirits. We're going to use an aged rum for this. Cream, the higher fat, the better. It's important to shake it really vigorously because you need to emulsify the egg. And then we double strain it to keep all the bruised ice out of the drink. Fresh nutmeg, and it's important, I mean, it makes a massive difference to use a whole nutmeg and grate it fresh over the drink. Eggnog, rum flip.
Wow. What I won't ask, how many calories in this baby? Ooh. Wow. That's delicious and that's strong.
Yeah, turn of the century cocktails tended to be much, much stronger.
You guys, if it's cold outside, I'm not feeling it. Gastown is definitely known for its great menus, that being food and drink, especially here at the poorhouse. But Gastown is also known for its great modern decor. And although Inform Interiors has been in this neighborhood since the 70s, you're not going to find any lava lamps in their store.
This is lovely. It's almost industrial in shape. Reminds you a bit of a smokestack.
Located on the cobblestoned Water Street in Gastown, Inform Interiors has been bringing high-end, modern style to Vancouverites for several decades.
Inform is, I'd really call it like a mecca for all things contemporary. So you've got a bowl here that's got a rubber knob on it. It stands flat, but to hold it on its side and roll it around to sort of whisk an egg, for instance. Upstairs, I would say, is a little more conservative, softer furniture by, say, Flex Form, Giorgetti, and downstairs tends to be a bit more colorful.
And when it comes to design, Inform Interiors is there to help you see the light.
Lighting makes an environment. Lighting can really set off the furniture. Lighting is sculpture. We have a Tom Dixon display in the window right now, which has some really interesting, almost slightly industrial but refined pieces as well.
If you're looking for a little inspiration, their extensive book section is a must visit.
Especially on weekends, like say on a Saturday, it's a real hub. You'll see a lot of people just, almost meet there in the book section because it's you're a designer, you're an architect, you're a student.
Another point of interest is the permanent collection of limited edition chairs.
This is called the felt chair. It's a limited edition. It's a piece of sculpture that you can sit on. I would look at it that way. We have pieces that we sometimes keep. They're pieces that have limited productions. So we'll show them on display. They create interest in the store. We have a Lego chair up there, for instance. It's the most expensive thing in the store by a long shot because it's one of 5 in the world, and almost everybody stops at it.
Whether you're in the market for a living room makeover, a unique kitchen accessory, or simply want to be inspired by beautiful things, Inform Interiors is the perfect destination. In Gastown, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
If you can't make it to Gastown in person, you can shop online at informinteriors.com and customize your own modern look. Of course, this neighborhood is worth a visit because there's always something going on, and it's time to shine our Express spotlight on local events. At Inner Space Yoga, you can support new emerging yoga teachers and also donate to the Downtown Eastside Women's Center. The classes are suitable for all levels. Learn 3 easy ways to style your long hair. Personalize your style in a fun, hands-on workshop that will provide you with the best tools, styling products, and accessories to make your hair look salon glam. Venture to La Marrakesh for an evening of Moroccan traditions. Enjoy a succulent Moroccan feast and watch professional belly dancers. There it is. That's it for today's Express Gastown Special. I'm Johanna Warden. On behalf of all of us on the show, thanks so much for watching. You can watch it again online at vancouver.shawtv.com, and we'll see you next time.